Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. A solid stiff arm.
Let's go, Jalen.
He is out of bounds inside the 35.
Let's go, buddy.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. And will follow his blockers there all the way down to the 20.
Thought I had something going.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. That'll be caught by Rice.
Let's go.
And he'll take this into the end zone.
Oh, come on.
We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
What are you
That's
talking about?
Taylor, the right tackle. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here. With
He barely even touched that dude. Oh, my goodness.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll get it down inside.
That's crazy.
The 29-yard line. The tackle by Nakobe Dean. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Pass complete to Royals. And brought down.
Let's go, Rook.
Before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for a 1st down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right.
Sim. He just did that in real life.
Chiefs touchdown.
He just did
I'm
that.
here.
Patrick Mahomes, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand.
It wasn't
as
play
they're on
action,
the
but-
first here this afternoon.
Oh, my God.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to
on
the
35. God dang it. Let's see.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
This defense for the Chiefs, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Yes, sir.
It's intercepted.
Yes, sir.
Top by Christian Fulton. So problems with errant passing continuing.
I like it.
Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another.
I like it.
in this
Let's
first
go.
quarter.
Get that defense cooking.
This is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
For Kidder here, it's complete.
You got
And
bumped
the
right on
officials
the
here
edge.
going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. From the 21, here's a 2nd and 8.
Pacheco got hurt. Dang it.
On the counter, it's Smith. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, I don't know what I just
Down
picked.
is a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
Likes that
then
mug,
reading,
huh?
reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, wrong button.
This ball
I was trying to hit square.
Oh, once in
Outside
a season
guy.
chance for the big fella,
God
but he
dang it.
couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
He was on the inside guy. I was trying to hit outside.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try.
That's why sometimes I don't like running those levels like that, where it's 3 different levels.
And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3
Buttons
points
sometimes.
the result.
Which one is going
Pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points.
to the second level, to like 10 yards? Which ones are coming under? Sometimes I get them mixed up.
We should
So,
have done better there.
oh shoot.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
You talk about this Chiefs defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the
See, he
NFL
went
in
for the
terms of
crosser
stopping the
route.
run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, and his early struggles
Get busy.
Here's another
Couldn't get it free.
intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these
Nobody
behind
was
them,
open.
have
I
that
just
short
jumped the one that
memory,
was
but
open.
understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the game.
Oh, Pacheco back. I was thinking it was a rookie.
That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Inside handoff, Smith. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
There we go.
On 2nd down, here's Smith again. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
Don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the short routes that are being run against them.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Punt. He is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown.
I'm here.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard
Not liking our kickoff.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
Good play.
This is where you have to know your quarterback.
I like it. 2-3.
You have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
17-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives.
If he put that on the money,
put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
That's returnable now for Smith.
Go down, go down, go down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Sidney Brown with it. So really,
I literally stopped hitting hits.
This offense is encountered. They'd had the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
Jesus Christ.
There's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. To Barkley on the check down. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it.
And that's the tight end. That was Zig wide open.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And the throw going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Kind of selling them. Ain't lying.
KC
Putting them on
offense
the
out of
money.
the huddle, ready for their next drive.
All right, hottest triangle.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception.
Let's go, Jalen. Let's go, Jalen. Get there. Let's go. Rookie. Let's go, baby.
Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I'm here.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
And at the end, he did the right. No, linebacker. He turned around and went straight after the
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on
the running back, thinking I handed it off. It must be like one of Patty's things.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. And so they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 to first.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, my God.
His short throw caught.
He must have been trying to hurry up and snap it or something.
Here, 5 on the
Probably a tight end tag.
And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
To throw again on second down.
Dang it. I tried to move. Can't hesitate like that, like sitting in the spot. I thought he was running a flat zone. I mean, a flat drag
Now that's the
instead
kind
of
of
a
play
crosser.
you like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Man, I ain't liking the way it's sounding on this audio.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll drop the throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so they'll throw it away.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And Hurts is intercepted. His 4th of the game. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles. But that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away. Pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters. But in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, if they hope to get back into this game.
They begin with a run by Smith. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
Too much on his internet. It's too glitchy for him.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be
his internet's
to get off the field.
glitching, so we might just force win it.
We'll
see. If he wants to do that, then I'll be okay with it. I understand.
Ain't
no fun playing a glitchy game.
This one's away. Here's Jackson.
Not letting you see the field cleanly and whatnot.
Eagles football 1st and 10.
Oh. Them shoulders. I'm sorry, that's funny.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game?
Get him, baby.
Do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Let's try to smoke screen.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw here.
Ooh.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
The Eagles on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Texas route. Corner route. I say one here.
He'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing
Bolden, that's my rookie.
Throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game
Free
plan,
agency
well
sign.
scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
First down carry for Smith.
Anyway.
Brought down at the 20. This is 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's caught.
I'm here.
Rashee Rice, his first touchdown here
homeboy.
in the campaign. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that was good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's
We're going to get to the
Butker
second half, and then we can concede. That way we don't lose all these stats. Because
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Take one injury.
Now a 3rd and 6.
They'll set up a throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go. Trim it.
Back to throw again. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
73.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
A quick throw there.
Get swatted, turn around and pick that tranquil.
I hate hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy.
You gotta be kidding me.
Caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson from 6 yards away. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Ooh, that's crazy that he even threw that.
And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10.
He's watching the replay.
Eagles 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Fighting through, he's got space. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already, they need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Pass rush is
2
moving.
yards the loss, and now 3rd and
I like
12.
it.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Back to throw. Oh, his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yellow.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Yellow, yellow. Hey,
Again, it's Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Mahomes going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Smith. All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Smith is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Smith once more. Yeah, this time close to the goal line, but not quite is. He's stopped at the 1-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
You got mugging.
Attack, attack!
He'll run for it here with Smith. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Didn't even realize I switched sides of the run. I thought I was still running right.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Eagles 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
Big.
Duffy with a pick. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so
what we cheesing, Monk?
Reading these passes, stepping in those
I
lanes, and picking the ball.
Beam that you said something in the chat. What we cheesing, cuz?
It's an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner?
It's been a rapper sim game, sir.
In just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Yellow.
Smith up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Daniel Jones out here cooking.
Now a toss right to Smith. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Now 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Argo blue 80.
They wanted to get with Smith. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Jesus Christ.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
X going circle and triangle my hot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he fires.
Bro,
incomplete.
what?
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held.
There's too many lines on that play, I ain't gonna lie.
So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I ain't want them to run north either. I wanted them just to stop right there, catch it, and have 2 blockers in front of them. Treat it like a dog on the screen.
They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Come back, come here.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really unfortunate for them to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
I don't like it. Tight end and A.J. Brown could be wide open right here.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And now here's another interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I like the way they played that, though.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception goals that come out in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage. Turn that into
tight end was wide open. And he took off looking like he was running a corner route. I moved my eyes away from it. But look at him.
To do exactly that.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Rice is cooking. They're getting smoked.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
See what he comes out in there. Okay, so load and load mug. I get it.
Already at the
load
line,
mug just means
set to go.
that linebacker steps into the gap right there.
Lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial team back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
he just steps into the gap.
On track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
Not bad, 17 in each quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. Here it's 3rd and 2. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good.
Ah, dang it.
Space at the 40. And
bad angle.
An Eagles first down as they're able to get the
Thought I got closer than I did.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Running up the middle, here's Dillon.
Is that A.J. Dillon?
The 15 and into chief territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash,
Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Dillon up the middle.
Oh, shoot, I thought that was a play action.
Fighting through. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Uh-oh, Pat going yards. Ooh, throwing
first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They run again with Dillon. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there.
Texans running, so I'm like, I'm trying wide and see what I can get popping.
44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here comes Shipley.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think this offense specifically, this running game, they got to find a way to
almost
turn
threw an
the
interception
page
right
because they
there.
haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Dillon.
Hang on, fellas.
About 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Hey. Shit.
Here's Smith as he'll try and run some clock.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning.
At the 21-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now.
Now Mahomes gives to Hunt.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
All right.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their
Ooh,
biceps
Jalen
because they're
just
doing
got
exactly
rocked.
what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Oh, man, just count down the rest of the time. No problem, timeouts.
And they take a knee. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defensive
take it, good
after
job.
the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about
Take it.
the team that just.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
16 to 22, 75, 80%, 3 tutties. But I will say, good game. But he was having nothing but internet problems, man. So I don't really hold that against him. You know what I mean? Like 6 interceptions. Royals was cooking. The rookie doing his thing. I love it. I put him in there so we could try to go ahead and develop him. Love it. And also, we got the rookie here trying to develop him as well. But Pacheco had gotten hurt. So we'll see how that goes. No sacks given up. Tranquil had 8. McDuffie had 7. Good game by McDuffie. Jones and Cook both had 2 tackles for a loss. We had 9 total. 1 sack. What up, VD? 6 interceptions. McDuffie, Bolden, youngster that I picked up in my free agency waivers. Had Connor, Fulton, and Cook. We'll take it. 2 pass deflections. No forced fumbles. And we had the 1 defensive tutty by Connor, who rumbled for a pick 6, not too far from the end zone there. So are these all just like MUT rewards? Like, why would they give me rewards and I'm in franchise mode? I don't get it. But either way, got the Giants next week. Diggs been Rude's been playing some good ball. Definitely moving the ball. Some wild routes I saw, some route combos and stuff. So got to watch out for that one. Since we can't sync Neon, it's kind of hard to see everything. But let's see. Denver lost. Chargers played Vegas, so they beat Vegas. Look at Houston over there, 2-0. Ah, my boy Pitt came back from 21-0. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I can't help but root for the fellas, even though we're not over there. So, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and Aziz leading in interceptions. That's crazy. That defense is swarming. Receiving yards, Nico 13 for 288. Houston all over this. Sheldon Rankins 3 sacks. That boy Pitt cooking. Alright, man. I appreciate y'all joining. Take that cheese chat somewhere.